back to my channel. I am Gwen from Gwen Plans over on Instagram, and I am super excited to finally be able to set up my first half of my daily duos that I purchased during launch season with you. This has been a long time coming. Today is the 8th. That goes to show you how long I've been putting this off. I really haven't planned any days per se in this just yet because I wanted to get it all set up. But I do want to show you my process of what I do and how I do it. And hopefully this will be the beginning of me doing future plan with me's for my weekly pages. And even like each month, I would like to try to make a habit of filming my thought process. So without further ado, I'm going to share with you the kit that I will be using. It is this beautiful kit from Simply Smith Stickers. Now, I'm not one when it comes to the 4th of July that wants to always be 4th of July themed. And so I love how she incorporated the colors of 4th of July, but it's in this beautiful floral design. So this was her freebie during the time that I ordered, and it also had the design on the freebies. This kit is called Home Sweet Home. So this is the designs, and then she always give you several script stickers to use on her freebies, which I love her different freebies. So that's one thing. This is the Beautiful July kit. And so these are the sheets that I'm going to use. So I have the July monthly, and this, of course, is the 7x9. These are the box, and this is what you will get with her full kit. Let me share that with you first. You'll get this, sheet number 2. You'll get a sheet of appointment labels. You'll get a sheet of boxes that's fitted for the monthly. And I'm so glad that she added this to her kits. I was planning with one of her kits one month last year, and I'm like, wait, I don't have any regular boxes. And so I'm used to having these type of boxes to put birthdays and anniversaries and different things like that. So she added this in because I requested it, and I'm so glad. I've been loving using those boxes. You get your sidebar. I always order extra appointment labels, extra boxes, and then I pulled the thick washi from her vertical kit, and as you can see, I've been using this in my teacher lesson planner. I bought the 7x9 this year, so I'm using that as my weekly. But I pulled the washi from there, and this beautiful dashboard. I asked her to consider making a full sheet dashboard because of the new designs that EC have. It bleeds over like through a lot of the designs is like the whole page. So I asked her if she could come up with a whole page dashboard sticker. And I know they're kind of hard sometimes to put on, but she actually created it, and I just think it is beautiful. As you can see, I also have August kit ordered. This kit is called Aloha. Again, a beautiful, beautiful kit. I love the colors in this kit. And this is my birthday month, and all of my favorite colors. So I just, minus the yellow. I'm not big on yellow, but these 3 colors are like my absolute favorite colors. And so for her to have put this in a kit, I just love this kit. I'm going to set this one off to the side because I will not use that. But I did want to share her kit with you. And then I also have some extender boxes that I got from OK Plans. If you all use extenders and you know why I like it then started kind of changing colors, definitely let me know. I do try to keep them stored. But I use extenders, and you will see how I use them. And then habit trackers from Sarah Marie. And then I got some custom this month stickers made from Chrissy because I am like probably the custom queen and have ordered several sheets over the past year or two that I've been ordering from her. She now makes the washi on the side the same theme as my freebie. Let me show that to you right quick. This is my freebie. If you mention my name in the notes section, she will send you this beautiful freebie. And I love coffee. I am a homeschool mom, so several of the scripts pertains to homeschool. But you can always cut off the home and just use school. Even when it comes to lesson plans, you can always cut off lesson and just use plans with the little pencil because we're always planning, of course. And I just think my freebie is just too cute. I love it. So she makes the washi now on the custom sheets part of this theme. And so I asked Chrissy if she would be willing to do a custom sheet for the notes page that's next to the dashboard for me. I will be creating my own spin on things, somewhat like what I was using last year. And I asked her if she can do my favorite font from her shop, which is Honeycomb. But then now she has released this other favorite of mine because it's bold and it's all scripts. This is called Love Day. And I asked her if she can do Love Day and Honeycomb. And this is what her creative mind came up with. I love it. It gives me really 2 years worth here because it's 12 months of each font. And I'm a font girl. So because the font she's using this year in her newer kits is the Love Day font, I'm going to use these this month stickers in my daily duo. And then when I start doing my homeschool planning, I'm going to use the Honeycomb scripts in my 8.5 by 11 teacher planner. So I'm excited to use these, and hopefully this will not be a long plan with me because this is new territory for me. I usually just kind of have everything laid out the way I'm going to have it and not have to use my creative juices too much. But let me finish showing you the other sheets that I plan on using, maybe possibly pulling from. This also is available in her shop, all of these different bows and hearts. I kind of just want to incorporate more color. And then I always order Nicole Hutch Designs. I used to PR for her, but before I even PR for her, I was hooked on a lot of her scripts because she makes her monthly scripts and like the holidays on transparent paper, and I love the way it looks in the monthly. And I usually use this one on my monthly pages in my daily, and then I'll use this sheet in my daily pages. And then I believe these may still be available in the shop at Simply Smith Stickers. Again, that shop is on Etsy. I will have it linked in the description. But I ordered these from her probably when I first began ordering from her. And I don't even know when that was, but she did me a sheet of these and at Gwen Plans in the Honeycomb font. And they were just different sizes. Of course, I used all the at Gwen Plans ones, but now she has these beauties available. This is actually how it looks without me pulling from them. You have 6 different fonts on here, and I love this sheet. So that's how it comes originally. But I got 2 sheets of those and then 1 sheet of my first name because I knew I still had Honeycomb fonts of my first name. So we're going to add those beauties, and then I'm going to use this sheet. It's definitely more stickers that I'm going to use, but I just kind of went through the stack that's right here. And so I'm sure I have talked long enough, and I'm just ready to get into this with you. I got my cup of coffee sitting here. So this is how the planners come with the ruler on the outside. I always remove the ruler. Then I believe the yes, the perpetual calendar is in here. And so I'll put that to the side because I'm not going to use that. And then the next thing I do to make room in this planner is rip out all the stickers sheets. These are all so beautiful too. I usually use these though, not necessarily in this planner, but I'll use them in my faith journal or even in my teacher planner mainly. Okay, so now that's that, it do leave me a little bit of room, but because this coil is definitely not big enough, I really wish Erin, Condren, and the team would put the daily duos on a bigger coil. But I found, and I can show you my planner that I just got out of, 2-inch coils on OK Plans Etsy shop, and look at how big that coil is. Now this is my full year, or my full 6 months from January to June. So this is the planner that I just got out of, that I'm moving out of and moving into this one. I recoiled it, and let me show you them side by side. You can see the thickness of that. But this coil was so much better. Now, as you can see, it still won't close all the way. I don't mind that it does not close, but what it was beginning to do on this coil, it was beginning to rip up my pages back here, and my cover wasn't staying on, and that was just beginning to really bug me. So we're gonna move out of this one. I usually just be having sticky notes all over the place. This one feels so light compared to my current one that I'm moving out of. I will say that I am enjoying the new dashboard, the look of it. These are my fonts that I usually will order from Chrissy, and I've had several of them, so some of these is not even available anymore, but I just like to have them in front of me so I can know which ones I want to order from. I am trying to do better as far as planning faster, so I kind of did do a little checklist of what order I want to do my daily pages, as far as laying all the stickers down. If I had a key to do this first, do this second, do this third. And I've been using this to see if I can plan faster. So I don't know yet. I haven't really seen the difference. And I already I used Erin Condren sticky notes for, things that's repetitive. So I have a date night sticker, no school week, for the weeks that we won't have any school. I have payday stickers, haircut stickers. So I realized I needed to add a nails sticker. Let me do that real quick, because me and my baby girl go get our nails done, or try to anyway, together. So we just did that yesterday. But we're gonna go ahead and finish up moving in. Let's move this right along. Did not use any of Chrissy's name things just this past year. Okay, so yeah, this one was from Sticker Mama. Let's move this over too. So I found that if I use the dashboard and I write on this dashboard, the ink sometimes would transfer to this pretty vellum, and I did not want that to happen. So I kind of saw, and I cannot remember what planner friend I saw that did this, but it's like they used one of these dashboards. I've learned if I have another dashboard next to it, then it helps the ink to not really transfer on something that's, you know, more paper wise or whatever, because this is plastic. We're gonna try that out and see. I know when the planner starts getting thicker, I also will grab and use this like within my planner behind pages. I'll just stick it in there while I'm writing to give me something more solid to write on when the left side of the planner starts thickening up. Back to this page, I think, let's see. Let's grab all the things. I think I definitely want to use that at Gwen Plans. But I am going to use one of my Gwendolyn's. Just switch size. And I'm not going to use it off of here because I already decided I didn't want one of these. I am going to use, I want to say 4 of these look about the same size. Let's just grab one off of here. And I ordered this off of Amazon. If I can remember, I'll try to link this down in the description as well. But tweezers are life. And I can't lay a sticker down straight without them. So we'll do that. I probably should have just put it on the line so it actually looks like, let's see, can I pull that up? Nope, we ain't gonna mess with it. I believe this is more so on permanent paper. A lot of times when I lay a sticker down, I don't want to have to pull it back up when it's these transparent stickers. Okay, perfectionists. We're not gonna be extra with this. I think it looks great just like that. What I did do, and I want to show you all that, I took with this planner and I didn't do my setup with this planner because I wanted to go ahead and jump into June. I actually turned the July 2024 into June for my weekly planner. But these are also available in Chrissy's shop. And of course I used the Gwen Plans from this sheet, but I also used some of her transparent florals. And I just thought this was so pretty. But what I did not do, I didn't order a whole lot of her floral ones. Actually, she's created a lot more since I placed this order with her transparent stickers. And so I plan to order more. I'm going to see if I can actually get another sheet of these and then maybe find something. If I can find something a little bit more muted, I'll probably use it here. But just find something different because I wouldn't want both of them to be the same. But when I did this the other day with this, I said, oh, I should have ordered some more florals for my daily duo. So I'll probably do that when I order some more floral stickers. Here would just put the month stickers down. So what I'm gonna do is grab my PK sticker book. I actually purchased this after I watched Kristen Kramer, one of her reels, and she just had all the different PK months together, but I just kind of doing mine the same and yet different. These are all the different stickers that I purchased from Chrissy, her different colorways. And then just putting all of January, just kind of like I said, doing it like I kind of seen her do hers. But I'm also incorporating the PK color sheets in the back. I already said though, once I get all these little sticker books set up the way I kind of want them, I'm going to do a flip through of my sticker storage system, because I do have this book, and then I have a Fern Creek sticker book that I keep all my scripts in. But then I also have another one like this that I'm transferring icons into. And there's that at Gwen Plans that was like this sheet where I used all my at Gwen Plans. I love kind of stamping my Instagram handle on all the things. I may actually put one here as well. Find one that kind of match this. I don't know. I may use this one here. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But I think I'm going to keep with the neutral theme. And I did order more of these from Chrissy. So this font here is Chrissy's font. And I'm grabbing January. We are in July, girl. So I think I want to add, before I put this on, I want to maybe pull from some of this washi. Maybe I'll do this every month, because I do plan on using Chrissy's kit. That is a plan of mine, to use her kit every month in this planner. I guess just to add a splash of color. I was laying that July down and it looks so, it just looks so naked. You look so naked. Grab my washi cutter. I gotta add some color. So this is what we're gonna do. And I love this slicer. I actually got this off of Etsy as well. You just have to, of course, make sure you're not slicing through the paper. I'm already changing up my plans for how I wanted to do this. So then what's probably gonna happen is I'm going to add all of these months as the month comes. And so I'll fill this in later, but I usually use this sheet for upcoming events in the month. So this month it would have been our summer break for homeschool, my husband's birthday, just different major things would go here in these boxes. So we'll finish that as the year progresses. Here I usually keep track of my husband's work schedule so I can have it on me if I'm planning for any appointments. I don't know if I will keep it that way or not, but I'm not going to fill this out today. So I did order this sheet to cover these tabs, but then I realized like this gray just completely does not match. You know, this, it just to me don't blend well, but I have ordered some all white ones, so I may see if I like the look of those better. What I thought about though is this part here is a sticker, and so then when you're using it on this side, that is gonna cover the boxes. So that has been my concern since I ordered these. Like, I wonder what people are gonna do as far as fixing where the boxes are cut off. I don't know. I'll figure that part out. I've actually been waiting to see if I see anybody that has applied theirs and what they're doing or how they're using theirs. But I guess we shall see. We're gonna lay this monthly down. Okay, so my struggle was whether or not I want to use the date dots or not, because I love the fonts. Well, let me show you how this look opened. So far, I am loving it. As I was saying, I was back and forth on whether or not I wanted to use date dots or not. But because I know I need to use the extenders, I'm not gonna be able to not use the date dots. So before I add the holidays, I'm going to work on adding the extenders. And hopefully this will be a quick process, because sometimes it takes me a little bit to figure out how I want to do that. And you're hearing my honeybee, Mr. Fix-It, in the background. He's working on some items in the house, so you're hearing him moving around. This is life, y'all. One thing I learned, you want to make sure you try to line the corners up. And so this is how I do my extender. If I find a more quicker way to do it, then I most certainly will. But let me just show you real quick. This is how it will look. This was my April. I still kind of got to go in and fill in the services that we had for the month of April on Sunday. But the 23rd is on the top so that it can go 23, 24, 25. But then when you open it, you have the 30th. And that's kind of what we're going to do with July. But I always put whatever extra boxes, and she always end up having enough for me to be able to do this. I put whatever extra boxes I have left over from the kit, and then we'll layer the extender so that it can open up to both days. And it'll lift up like this, but the more the planner stays closed, you really can't even tell that I put something there until I open it up. So that's the look we're going for. Fold to get, the access off of it. This is, of course, the same size as the square on here, so very easy. And I always just kind of do mine where it opens this way. Opens on the left side. I know I see some where you can open it from the top. That way you can open it from the bottom. I just always set mine up to do it from the left side. So that's one, and then I'm gonna do another one. And then we're gonna lay these in the planner. I'm gonna speed you up so you don't have to sit here and watch me struggle like I did with this one. So these two are done, and now we're gonna add them inside of my planner. And I always found it easy to put them on a sticker book, like the repositionable sticker paper in a sticker book, because it's just easier that way. So we're gonna make sure these are folded down really tightly. As a matter of fact, let me use my scraper. I also got this from OK Plans as well. Found it very easy to like stick it under a sticker to try to remove it, especially when you're using stickers that's permanent and you want to move it really quick. This will do it. All right, so these are the two extenders, and of course over the course of time they'll lay a bit flatter, but I love being able to do this. I like that the paper is white like Erin Condren paper, like it's not really noticeable, so I do love that. And this is what I was saying, I would have had to use date dots here and here, so why not just use the date dots? And I do love that the numbers are now in the same font. She uses Love Day for her font for her numbers, so these numbers are actually gorgeous to me as well, so I don't feel like I'm really, you know, losing out on too much by using them. In her old kits, there was honeycomb, and then it was like a type font for her days of the week and her numbers. So I love that everything is just, and I just bent that a little bit, but everything is Love Day script. And I am a sucker for beautiful fonts. Next thing I do want to do is we're going to white out these holidays and get those laid down. All right, I figured I might as well go and add that this month sticker since I was there. But this is how it is looking so far. I am loving how it's looking thus far. So as far as my date dots, I always kind of add those at the end of the month because I don't necessarily know what appointments or anything that will come up the way I have to move things around. And what I've noticed is if I have to lift up, if something as small as the date dots they're going to not stick as well. I always kind of just go back and at the end add them. For example, like here, and I'm just using this one as an example because this is the one that I'm flipped to. You know, I have my holiday sticker here, but then there was other things that came up, and so I had to put that 7 on top of the box, and that's why I just wait and just add my date dots at the end of the month. And then if I have to layer them on top or something, it's way easier than me having to scoop it up and try to lay it back down and hoping that it won't lift up. Because I know one month that happened. I think I lost like the number 4. I was looking for that number 4 forever, and then all of a sudden it just popped up on another page in my planner because it like the page had scooped it up, and I was like, oh, I've been looking for you. So what I am going to do though is next lay down things that I know that is repetitious for each month. I'll keep these date dots close because I can go ahead and fill up the days that have already passed. So I'm gonna speed you up with this as well. Okay, I just realized I always lay birthdays and anniversaries down first. So let me pull out, this is like a perpetual calendar. I don't even know what year we got the lavender color ones, but I use my perpetual calendar for birthdays, anniversaries that repeat, major things that's happening in the month. And so we're in July. I always use my little ollie clip, one of my small ones, to keep me turned to whichever month we're currently on. So I'm just gonna lay it to the side so I can easily do this. Let's find the labels we're gonna use. I did this for my husband's birthday, but I don't think I really like it. So I may do another sticker for his birthday. I don't know. We shall see. And also, I do not add like everybody's birthdays and everybody's, well, there's not a whole lot of anniversaries that I keep up with anyway. So I will put the anniversaries on my monthlies. But there's, I have a lot of family, a lot of different people that I know. Some months are full months. And so I'm going to really only put like my aunties and my siblings. Those are usually like aunties, uncles, and my siblings. I don't always put cousins because again, those can really take up a lot of space in the months, and I would prefer to use my monthly for, you know, upcoming appointments and different things like that. And I have another place where I track all birthdays. So I'm going to use these doodles from Fern Creek Stickers. I don't know if she still have this particular sheet available in this way, like if it would be called Doodles 18. I know she did revamp a lot of her things, but I'm pretty sure you can still find these balloons in her shop. Okay, so I messed up again. I'm gonna been and used all my big red boxes, but this is why I always order extras, so that if I make mistakes, then I can just start over. I've been back and forth on whether I want to use these balloons or use the little simple, where are they? The black and white ones from Planner Kate. I do like the color ones, but let me just stick that there for now. See which one I like better. These black and white icons from Planner Kate they don't take up a whole lot of space. And I think that's what I love most about them. I actually think I like the look of the black and white one better. And when it comes to like haircuts and all that different jazz, I'm probably going to use the black and white icons. Anyway, let's lay this down. His birthday is the 10th. I want to say, yeah, so her boxes don't go from end to end. So I do like to try to center it as much as I can. All right, I really like how that looks. So let's do the rest, shall we? I forgot to tell you that with the thicker point, I was writing with my Pilot G2 1.0. I use all of them. The 0.38 is probably the one I write with the most, but then I also have the 0.5 as well. And that's what I use to write on my appointment labels. So that's all the birthdays and anniversaries. You saw me writing with the 1.0. I like how bold it is. The challenge with this one is, though, which I probably for August will pre-write on it if I'm going to film, pre-write on them so they have time to dry. You saw me dabbing on them. Some of them I had to like redo because they smeared. Some of them, if you look closely, you can probably see some of the smeared marks. But I do like the bolder font when I'm writing birthdays. And then I did an in love in memory of my little brother. He passed away from a sickle cell anemia, and we lost him back in 2018. So I just always still want to celebrate him on his day. Even though he's not here, I'm pretty sure he would want us to still, celebrate and be happy and not be sad. So those are all the birthdays and anniversaries that I'm going to track on this monthly. So then now I'm going to quickly lay down all of my church services. Okay, so I do want to also add in that we did nails there. Feel like I'm trying to break up all this blue with some red. Let's add this up here because we did go in the morning time. Yeah, see me keep doing things from the side like this because that way I can easily see if it's straight or not. There is an open house happening here. So I'm just gonna put that little celebratory icon. But back to the nails. I do have Fern Creek Stickers nail polish sheet as well. I'll just pull this one off of here and grab my nails script. This is one of the books that I said once I probably use this one the most. This is one of the first ones I did, my scripts. I'll do a flip through one of these days of that, so you can see all the different scripts I have. Nails, and then let's see, 1, 2, 3, so around about here, we try to go every 3 weeks, so around about there is probably when we would go do our nails again. And then my husband and the boys did go get their haircuts, so let me add that in. And I guess to break up all this red in here, I'll add a dark blue sticker for that. All of this writing, I use the 0.5. If I have to write, or if I want it thinner, if I'm writing more in the space, then I'll use my 0.38. I noticed when I was writing with my 0.38 in my appointment labels, some of the stuff to me was just too thin. And because these are darker colors, I need the ink to kind of stand out a little bit more. So I'm writing with the 0.5. Okay, now for paydays. So I'll probably grab this same washi that I used in the beginning. for the sake of this video, I decided to go ahead and lay down all the date dots so you can kind of see the kit in full laid down. I laid down all my church services and the different birthdays, anniversaries, paydays. And as you can see, it's not really full. And so what I usually do with the stickers from the samplers, or even if I purchased which I did, the doodle sheet for this kit, once the month is over, I'll go in and just add doodles to some of the days that was not fully used. So, for example, like if I don't feel anything here for this Monday, I may go ahead and add that sticker there just to fill in space, or, you know, put a little bit of the deco on here. The next thing I do for my sidebar is I'll add the dots that's on the monthly. I'll add those dots here to just notate things that's coming up. So I'm going to fill that out real quick, and I usually use my 0.38. So I'm going to fast forward you through that as well. The finished product of the monthly. I thought about some things I had to add. My husband's, he's on vacation for his birthday, and so I want to add that in there. And so because I have the heart here, I kind of moved the icons around. I needed to add the children's summer break. I homeschooled from September to the end of June, and the very end of June ended up being literally Friday. So their spring break started on the 1st. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more things coming up for the month, but off the top of my head, these are the things that I can remember. I do like to always track my social media numbers as well on this monthly, even though I don't really track anything else on the actual monthly spread. I do like to kind of keep my numbers here just to kind of use up some of this space. If I end up not putting anything else here, or even if it's just a couple of more things, of course I'm going to go back and then use some of that deco to just fill in the empty spaces. So again, that's how that looks for now. I really love these extenders. You see? You have the 23rd, 24th, and then you open it up. Here you have the 30th, and here you have the 31st. But I just love the convenience of that. So moving right along. This is what I have planned for these pages. My last 6 months, because I was PRing for Nicole Hutch Design, I wanted to like purchase some of the things that I would use in my planner, and I actually loved her dashboard pages, but it did not match the monthly always when it came to me planning out each month. So this time around, I kind of just wanted to be matchy, so I probably will try to recreate what I did in this planner using washi. We're just gonna jump right into it. This is actually the page where I plan to use this thick washi. I'm gonna pull in these dash lines again, and I'm going to use possibly a skinny washi and this dashboard. I'm trying to get all the things in these 2 pages. So let's hop right into it. I'll come back to these, but for now, let's try to recreate what I did last year. So for this, I always kind of use the shadowing of the boxes here because 9 times out of 10, it's even all the way across. So just wanted you to see that that's kind of what I'm looking at when I'm gauging where to put this divider. Okay, so I also decided to pull in, this is the boxes that comes with the vertical kit. They're all a little smaller than the boxes. Let's see, as you can see, these are a little longer to fit inside the monthlies, but I rather use these instead. This is how it looks so far, and I'm happy with it. There are some things I need to catch up on from our previous homeschool year. I usually write down what I wear to church so that I don't do any repeats. But this is just for me, for my own personal information. I'm going to use to pour some red up here. I'm just going to use this color dot to just mark off. I was gonna get some check boxes, and then I'm like, no, we're not gonna do that. Just add my color dot. I'm glad this is here because it won't probably bleed through. And then as far as my kits go, I'll pull it out to show you. I am tracking that in my teacher planner. I kind of changed up some of these pages, and this, I ordered these from Chrissy's shops as well. So I'll be tracking kits here, but I do want to be able to have it on hand in this planner as well. So I am going to make room for that. So I'll probably do like every other line. So this is going to be where I write what I used for a monthly kit, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And I did it this way so that each week I can actually write out the name of the kit, which will then help me if I do decide to do like flip throughs and show you what I did each week. This would be a good place for me to flip and let you know what kit I use for that week. So that's going to be that setup. We're going to pull out my Papermate Flare for this part. So I'm going to put an M in here for monthly. And then we're going to write the days. So the 3rd. And then I'll probably use one of my G2s to write out the name of the kit and who shop. That's why I wanted 2 lines for the weeklies, because I'm gonna always use at Simply Smith stickers kit in this planner. I just need to write down the name of the kit. But for my weeklies, that varies depending on what I set up. So that gives me space to write out the shop's name and either the kit number or the name of the kit. And then, like I said, for church, it's 5 Sundays in this month. So I think I'll then use my gray one down here, since I got this red. And I'll jot down what I wore on those days. I'll just go and add some dots to this as well. And then to clean, this just worked out. It's like me using red dots up here and using the gray dots down here. So I'll just add those and kind of just do like the top 3 things I want to work on for these 2 sections. So that's that. Next, I want to work on this dashboard page. So I think what I'm going to do is sit this planner to the side, and I do want to flip over and see how I was going to do it. Okay, so now that I have completed this whole thing, I find it easier to do it on the sticker paper on a flat surface before I lay it in my planner. I'm going to attempt to show you how I lay these out. Okay, so you saw that I had a little struggle there. I didn't want that black line showing. And so I love that her paper is removable. And this is how both pages look together. And I just love that I was able to use that thick washi and make that this month. Would have been nice if I could have gotten this color the same as the July color, but it's fine because I use black scripts everywhere else. I really don't like using my handwriting in places, but then I don't see the purpose of getting a whole sheet that says kits. Maybe she'll do me kits, goals, and inspiration on one sheet, just several of those, so I'll have them. But this may change every month depending on what I want to do with that. So I'm loving it. So for a recap, this is how the monthly look, and then flipping over to the dashboard pages. So now real quick, I do want to, this planner time around, I want to do a washi scraps page. I actually started me a washi scraps page in my teacher planner, and I'm loving how it's looking. So I am going to do the same in my daily duo. Here is a pen I'm going to use, and hopefully I can do this just as nice as I did my one. Maybe I'll use this as a guide of where I wrote everything. Now that's my washi scraps page done. I'm gonna leave this. We got these with one of the seasonal surprise boxes, a little bookmarker. So I'm gonna leave this here to kind of help me remember to flip back here and put my washi scraps as I'm planning. So let's go back to the beginning. And I have my name. I started this. I will finish that. I will put my husband's work schedule here. And then here's my monthly pages. And my dashboard pages. And I am just really loving how this looks. I have this same kit to start the 30th, the 1st, and the 2nd in this planner, and then the dashboard. So I'm going to lay that down. But I'm loving how everything turned out. I believe this is everything I kind of wanted to do with you all. And I hope, you're still here at the end of this video. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you will not miss any future content. And it's been a fun planning with you all. Hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye y'all.